What is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another sneaker review, another sneaker opinion, live from the sneaker cave. Man. So happy I actually got this signature sneaker, guys. Y'all already see what the title of the video is. And yeah, man. Yeah, I do pick up stuff from this year, in case y'all was wondering. I know sometimes my pickups is like sporadic or whatever, or super late. I never really too much prided myself on being an early sneaker channel, you know what I mean? Air Griffey Max 1s is the proper name for them, or at least that's what's on the box right here. And this is the original white and black Freshwater colorway. And yeah, happy to have them. Now this was like a barely pickup, kind of like pickup. I actually swooped these up off of Hibbett's website, and these sold out so quick, guys, and the price shot up on them all crazy. And a few retro sneakers have been getting this kind of treatment, like they'll drop and then it won't be that many, but they'll sell out real quick, and then all of a sudden, you know, you guessed it, resellers is like poaching everybody on the price. So with this, I ended up finding a size 9. I went back to the Hibbett's website because sometimes it was like a thing like where they would like restock certain sizes, and you know, you try to add to cart. Usually I'm so used to the dead add to cart, so I did it a few times, click, and lo and behold, guys, like it actually added to cart and I ended up checking out. So that's the pickup story, right? Because it's just like such a struggle now to actually get kicksteel. As far as the original colorways go, they got 2 more original colorways, the Royal Varsity one, or Varsity Royal, and they're calling the other ones Freshwater, but I call them the Jades or the Emeralds. Now those are the ones with the flipped color way on here. Those look a little bit more cleaner, just due to it having been like a more so all black like upper, but I still like these anyway. I would not buy a sneaker that I do not like or do not plan on wearing. In most cases, I actually plan on wearing most of my sneakers anyway. And it was one year it was just doing a lot of Air Max 1 Griffey colorways. Like they had the grape, they had the hot lava one with like all that red and a little bit of yellow and some black. They had one with like a safari, holographic safari print with the pink. You know, they just start getting a little too wacky with the colors. But the main ones I'm after is obviously these, the Jades or Emeralds, and the Varsity Royals, and last but not least the Cincinnati Reds. So these still sold out in 2016, but you can actually be able to get them. Like it wasn't like something where like you needed a bot and all this stuff. And I would say overall, as far as like wearing this sneaker, you definitely do feel the upper. It feels more so like a boot. Now this is not my first time having an Air Max Griffey though. Also got the wheat one with the butter suede, so I was already kind of used to that anyway. But the material on that one is actually a lot more soft and more flexible, since it's more of a like a premium like material. But with these being like that dry like nubuck, borderline durabuck feel anyway, these feel a little bit more on the stiff side compared to those. Not in a bad way, but it's like that typical Nike quality, you know, and it's no knock to them. Now, this isn't like that felt suede neither. Again, it's more so like that dry paper suede, nubuck, durabuck kind of like feeling. But you do also got like a leather swoosh going on the toe box as well, which is a little bit more tumbled. Going along the tongue, you do got the red swoosh outline around the white. You got a neoprene booty on the inside, 24 along the side as well. That is also Velcro. And you also got the classic iconic Nike strap as well. The neoprene booty reminds me of the Huarache, but the neoprene booty also offers a secure fit as well. Kind of remind me of the Jordan 9s as well. Going to the insole, you have a teal with a red Nike Air. Sock liner is black. Going to the back, you do have a teal Seattle Mariner pull tab. Same with the green or teal swoosh on the back. And you do have the teal Air Max units. Now, when this midsole starts to age and turn off white, The only way to actually keep it back white is actually just painting it, really. Also too, I forgot to mention that this white leather is somewhat tumbled. On here you can actually see the wrinkles. Going to the bottom, you do have the swoosh and the fire baseball, and you have the 4-foot air unit on the sole. And this kind of looks like a phone number dial pad from back in the days. And that's basically it with that. As far as like traction and everything, obviously this is not the cleat version, and this is just really just a mock-up or a makeup for regular people like us that's not even out there on the field. But I heard they also dropped some back in the day as well, you know, if you was into baseball and stuff. So you can also get that Griffey cleat back in that time. And for the most part, the sneaker looks on point. As far as the midsole polyurethane, it's kind of firm. It's one of the sneakers that you definitely have to wear so it really don't too much like break down, but for the most part it's built like a tank. So, you know, by the time this thing breaks down, it should probably be like 20 years if you just don't like wear it or something like that. But for the most part, if you wear the sneaker, you're good to go. Years of experience, man. Having these Air Maxes is just, you gotta wear them. Going to the top of the toe cap, you also have like that red lace part right here. It almost feels like a, I want to say like a neoprene as well. It's for like that speed lacing system, which you definitely do on this sneaker, especially with it being like shaped like a boot. If you didn't have that speed lacing system, it could definitely take a long time to lace these joints up, and who wants to deal with all that? I mean, we can see that with like the Jordan 8. Yeah, it's a classic sneaker, but it really doesn't have a speed lacing system, so you're gonna spend a lot of your time actually, you know, just lacing that joint up. I really don't too much have much to say as far as like the actual sneaker itself. I wore it, feel kind of stiff at the top, and that's basically it. The materials is not really the best, but it'll do. Most of the people like us that want to get it for nostalgic purposes, obviously if you was a kid like me in the 90s, you probably couldn't purchase this if your parents didn't buy it for you, or if you one of them super OGs, you know what I mean? You had all of them, you know, you just, this the next one, because you know how them Air Max units get weak at the bottom, so, you know, it's probably due for you to have another pair. Now, also, with this being 2021, this will actually be the 25th anniversary of the Air Max Griffey 1 anyway, so that's pretty cool. Now, as far as the history go for this sneaker, I will say I was more so of a basketball fan than a baseball fan back then. Nike ran an ad campaign showing Ken Griffey Jr. as the next president. He was next up for 1996. They actually dropped stickers, t-shirts, all this stuff to really play in to the Griffey Air Max 1. The designer of the sneaker name is Tracy Teague. The first time the sneaker retro was 09. One of the things that Ken Griffey Jr. wanted to be adamant about was actually having a strap and that the sneaker should be loud. Obviously, it didn't disappoint on that end. Now, just in case y'all didn't know, Ken Griffey Jr. is actually the son of legendary Ken Griffey Sr. I'm about to say Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Sr. And he actually played for the Cincinnati Reds, so it's like that whole father and son dynamic as well. His father actually won 2 World Series as well, so you know, that whole lineage of keeping baseball in the family definitely was there. And let's see, the curvature as well on the Air Max unit. You already know, I already said every video, that come from the Air Max 93. And last but not least, he wanted the sneaker to be more so like a casual like sneaker, something you can actually like wear with jeans. So loud, have a strap, and also something you can wear with the jeans. Kind of remind me of like when Jordan was making those demands to Tinker, saying, hey man, about the Jordan 11, like I want a sneaker that you can wear with a tux or suit, something you can wear for on and off court and stuff like that. So, you know, sometimes sneakers can look super sporty, and one of the reasons why I think people really attracted to the 90s and some of the 80s sneakers is that the sneakers still look casual outside of the field or outside of the sport or outside of the court or whatever. You know, I could put on some Agassiz right now and they would just flow with the outfit. They didn't stop. They went on to make the Griffey Air Max 2. Now this would drop in 1997, and this is the Freshwater colorway as well. Man, I know they probably gonna come back out with these Curious to kind of see what colorways they're gonna drop. I know they're gonna drop this again because it's an original colorway. But yeah, 2 of these joints right here, Fly and Flames, guys. So that's really it. Oh, before I head up out of here, as far as like comfort out the box and what I give the sneaker overall, comfort out the box, I would give these on the foot. Now I got mine in a size 9. Y'all know I wear a size 10 to a size 9.5. I was already prepared to sell these sneakers because I thought they wasn't going to fit. Now me, I have a normal size foot. I wouldn't necessarily say on a slim long side, but a normal size foot. I don't have a wide foot and all that. So that's the only reason why I barely even can pull off the 9. Now these do not hurt when I do wear them, but they are kind of roomy at the top of the toe box. But I would still say go true to size, guys. As far as the comfort on here, you do have a secure lockdown fit. I'm not a fan of the wiggly straps. I know some guys like to wear it without it being strapped up. I like to wear mine strapped up, bro, but I don't want it choked up neither. Some of y'all guys out there the damn sneaker be choke slamming it, so it be suffocating like that. You know, just put the strap on like normal. You know what I mean? Rocket Cat 6.5 and a 7. It's not like super ultra comfortable, but you do have like that snug fit in a way. If you do have a wide foot, I would go a half size up just to be safe. I'm gonna give these like a strong 9, man. I really like them. You know what I mean? Baseball players don't really get celebrated like this anymore. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This Nail Goodfella Nail. Stay tuned. I got more content on the way. Thanks for everybody who's been watching my previous videos. I'm out.